just a bunch of women.
Is that Android?
Yeah.
Well, that's your first, bro.
No, wait a minute. Okay, try refresh. Now it's live.
We have this thing.
Seriously, I mean,
Turn on.
go for it. Oh, hello everybody. This is Bobby GZ and Heezy coming to you straight out of Q and Shisha right here in Orange Park, Florida. This is our USA Pool League, the Northeast Florida Division. And you guys are watching our captain and co-captain Scotch doubles tournament. This is an event that Janene and I put together just to kind of show our appreciation for our captains and co-captains for help supporting the USA Pool League right here in the Northeast Florida Division. Thank you guys for tuning in, and if you don't mind, please do me a favor and hit that little like button, that heart button, and then share the stream for me. I would certainly appreciate the love and all the support. Thank you guys very much. And you guys are getting ready to watch Jake and Landon. Um, Jake and Landon play out of right here at Q and Shisha. So let me get that part of it updated. Thank you, darling, for the Diet Dr. Pepper. That's the one thing I did not get updated. Then we have Rod and Mustafa. Play out of, oops, did that wrong. There we go. Cue ball billiards. All right. I'm a little slow this morning. You guys are going to have to bear with me. I will eventually get this right. Act like I know what I'm doing from time to time. All right, here we go. Think we're all good and set up now. So we have Jake and Landon that play out of Q and Shisha Billiards right here in Orange Park, Florida, which is where we're doing the live stream at. Jake and Landon's combined Fargo is 502, which is their average. And they're playing Rod and Mustafa that play out of Cue Ball Billiards in Jacksonville. Their combined Fargo is 518. They're a little bit on the higher end, so they're going to 55 points, while Jake and Landon are going to 51. So this is anybody's match. And once again, this is how the Fargo system works. You guys don't believe me, all you have to do is watch. If these guys play up to par, meaning their par would be 518, Jake and Landon's par would be 502, okay? If they play their speed, this match will go heel-heel. This is what the Fargo is all about, to give every player an equal chance to win. Now, if one of these teams do not play up to par, naturally these guys are 500 plus players, so they know their way around a bar table for sure. And certainly Landon has a lot of tournament experience too, so that's going to be a plus for him and Jake. Rod and Mustafa, not so much sure. I think Rod has a lot of tournament experience. Not sure about Mustafa. Haven't really had a chance to watch him play a whole lot. But either way, you guys are checking it out. And it looks like right now, Jake and Landon Got a pretty good run going, and it's going to go all the way down to this 5 ball. This 5 ball does not have a pocket. Ooh, jumped up on the shot a little bit too soon on that. Assumed that it was going to go in, and like I said, so now the 14 ball is going to be an issue for Rod and Mustafa. Good speed by Rod. That pretty much leaves. He's got lots of options here. You got to figure out a way to get this 14 ball open. So unless you have a plan, I would not hit none of these balls that are just hanging by the pockets. You got to figure out a way to get the 14 ball out. If you don't do that, you're pretty much a shoe-in to lose this rack. So let's see what these guys had a small discussion here on the sidelines. So let's see what their plan of action is. Right now, it's all about the 14. Nothing else matters. Got to figure out a way to get good shape on something. I like getting good shape on, what is that, the 12 or the 13. You can get the right angle on any one of those balls. You can shoot the combination and break open the 14 at the same time. Or maybe get the 5 out of the way. That's a good shot. Get the 5 out of the way. You can use the 10 to play shape on the 14. There's lots of options here, and everything's kind of in their favor at the moment. Because right now, Landon and Jake's biggest issue is going to be the 5 ball. All right, so went ahead and took out the 10. I don't think I would have taken out the 10 just yet. Rod doesn't have a whole lot to shoot at here. I would definitely not be taking out my ducks while I've got a ball in trouble. Now, if this 14 ball goes past the 5 in the same pocket that 15 is hanging in the corner there, now that's going to be a good option. Shoot the 14 in the same pocket the 15's going in. All right, well, that did not help matters much. All right, here we go. Now's the time to go ahead and get the 14 open. Shoot the 13 and get some separation here. If the 14 goes clean past the 5, which I know it does now, it would have been easier to go ahead and play shape for it early on. So now Mustafa's going to have to play the 11 and get really good position on the 14 to go in this bottom left-hand corner. So let's see how he hits this ball. Speed is everything here. And look at that. How good did he hit that ball, folks? Wow. What a shot that was. Oh yeah, my instant replay is not working, so I'll have to figure that out as well. Oh, probably because it says for some reason or another it's not live. I think I have it fixed now, so I'm going to try it out here in just a second. All right, here we go. He did pretty much about all that he could do here. Mustafa's got it's not straight in, but it's like first cousins. It's really, really close. See if we can get this ball down. To take a 14 and nope, that is not going to go. All right, so here we go. Jake and Landon just got a little reprieve. Let's see if my instant replay is working now. All right, there it goes. Now I got to figure out how to get this overlay the other direction. Oh, there we go. All right, we got it now. All right, so here we go. Jake has got Lanyon looking pretty good here on the 1. He will top straight English and play for the 8 in the side or the corner. And wait a minute. Wait for it. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Cannot believe. Like he just hit center ball on that. Not really for sure. That is crazy. Anyhow, here we go. Like Jake is going to be hooked here by the point of the side pocket. Yeah, that was brutal there. I think if it were me, I think I'd have taken the cue ball like this and try to barely touch the 8 with the cue ball and left them on top of each other right there. But either way, looks like Mustafa and Rod take a lead here, 14-7 lead. So that kind of evens the ball game for Rod and Mustafa. Comes up dry.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
All right. Seems like everything's working pretty good now. So if you guys have any issues with it, definitely let me know. So Rod and Mustafa are working on the solids right now. All right, you guys can do me a favor and share the stream on Facebook. I would really appreciate it. Trying to make sure everything is tip top for you guys. It looks like everything is rolling pretty good. Yeah, seeing that too clear today for some reason. Jordan, welcome to the stream. Hope you hit the subscribe button. Should be having your buddy Steven on here pretty soon. Steven is on my Monday team out at Cue Ball Billiards in Jacksonville. But yeah, you guys can check out the stream and do me a favor and share it if you don't mind. Uh, right now it's on YouTube. Yeah. Lights out streaming. Lights out is one word. Want me to do that? Could be it. Oh, that's the old one. Go down here to where it says live. There we go. All right. There we go. Got another subscriber. Thank you for tuning in. All right, you guys, do me a favor and share the stream on Facebook. I would certainly appreciate it. I will eventually, if I get some more free time, I'll probably try to get it up on Facebook as well. I am running just on Wi-Fi, so I don't want to, kind of don't want to press my luck on that for right now. It's running pretty smooth, it seems like, on the Wi-Fi with one camera. I am on my laptop as well. Although it is Alienware, it is a pretty strong computer. Seems to be running the live stream pretty good right now. So kind of just want to leave well enough alone, but if everybody can share it to Facebook, that would definitely that would help as well. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel while you're here. This is Lights Out, which is one word, Lights Out and then streaming. You guys are tuning in to the Northeast Florida USA Pool League. And this is our special event that we put on once a year. We're just trying to get back into it, actually. I think we missed last year, but anyhow, this is our captain and co-captain Scotch doubles tournament. And we are, this is basically to show our appreciation for all of our captains and co-captains for supporting the USA Pool League here in the Northeast Division. So we throw them a tournament together, and they get to win a very nice Captain America trophy, along with a pretty decent a decent prize fund, considering this was a no entry tournament. First place is going to get $500. I believe she's playing down to 3 places because this is a single elimination tournament. So there's going to be 2 third-place finishers and a second-place finisher and a champion. We started out with 13 teams today, so let's see how long this event's going to take. We have a lot of matches going on right now on the other tables. I forgot I can actually use, I think, I'll show you guys the rest of the room. So with that being said, give me just a second here. So I'm gonna put this in classic mode, split mode at the moment. Oh, I missed that score. Looks like it was 14-7. Who won that rack? All right, so it looks like Roddy Mustafa won that rack. That gives him to 28. And to 7, that was another 7 points, so that will make them 14. So we're looking at 14 to 28 at the moment. Just have to deal with that later. Thought I was going to get my cell phone on the camera. We'll have to wait for that. Apparently, I don't have that part of the program downloaded. Oh, sorry. My bad. All right, so here we go. Nice little back cut there by Rod. And where's this cue ball going to stop? Right where nothing is makeable. Wow. The way it goes sometimes. All right, so Mustafa's got not a whole lot to work with here. Could play something here on the two ball, maybe to push it in front of the nine ball. Looks like push the two in front of the nine, at least block the pocket. Looks like that's what he tried to do, but still got a pretty decent safety out of it. Landon's got a long shot here on the 12 ball. It's about all I see him having a shot at. He's going to shoot the 11. He's probably going to have to play it off the 1. Very tight fit. Yeah, that was a very tight fit. And he just kind of sold the farm on that particular shot. Surprised he went for that. Rod and Mustafa's going to have a wide open shot here to get out. It's going to be all about Mustafa, see if he knows how to get to this two ball for Rod. To punch it. All right, he had too much top on it. Very fortunate that it did hit the 12 ball. Rod at least has a thin slice on the 2. And he's going to need to poke and hope here to get on the 8. He can miss the 12, miss the 15. That would have worked if he would have made the 2. But he wouldn't hit it like that either had he did make the 2. Jake and Landon really need to make something happen here to get back in this ball game. All right, so he plays a safety here. Not a bad shot. Calling the 2, so I'm not really sure what he's got here. Maybe he's going to try to double kiss it in. Yeah, that's exactly what he tried to do. It was a good thought. He didn't have much of a, really, yeah, he didn't have a whole lot to work with those 3 balls being up table as far as kicking it is concerned. Here we go. Very important game ball right here. Look at that. Nicely done. That's a 14-6 win for Brandon and Jake. Give them 28 points, put them back in the ball game. Okay, so we're still neck and neck now. Just what the doctor ordered. 28-34. Dry break here. Lots of options here for a rod. I think looks good. Everything has a pocket. It's going to be all about figuring out what to do with the 7 and the 8. Wow. Tough shot here for Mustafa. Wow. What a shot that was. 14-0 win for Mustafa and Rod. 28-46. That puts them on the hill. Jake and Landon desperately needs this rack. Hello. Trying to get this secondary camera working here. Doesn't seem to be working. Wow, what a break that was. Wow. And the cue ball went down too. Sure why it's playing that, but okay. Landon misses the very first ball. Look at that break. Unbelievable. Landon comes up to play the 3-15 combination. And unfortunately, did not hit it all that great. 15 did not go in. Wow. Wow, that was a win. Wow. Yeah, you only need 7 to win. Huh. Sure how that works. Thought they needed more than that. So it looks like done. I must have missed the rack there now, but either way. Um, all right, I'm gonna try this again. See if I can get this mobile phone thing working. Again, change a little bit. Everybody. The mobile part here is not working. Supposed to be. pulling up my laptop camera instead of my phone camera. Start my phone and maybe that might make it work better. Camera for now. I have something to do with the internet here. Not sure. Fix to get this one started or what? Okay. I already have them. I already have them. Talk to them. Jordan? Jordan Snyder? Oh, Slacker? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's him. Need the paper whenever you get it ready. All right, folks, looks like we're getting ready to start our next matchup here. What? Tony and David versus David and Steven. '21, 526. To 59. Tony and David. Tony who? All right, here we go, folks. Tony and David. Combined Fargo 421 versus David and Steven. Combined Fargo 526. Tony and David play right here out of Q and Shisha in Orange Park, Florida. And David and Steven, well, they play on my team over in Cue Ball Billiards in Jacksonville. They play on my Monday night 8-ball team. Should be a pretty good matchup here for these guys. They are giving up the handicap, so let's see how this is going to turn out. Should be getting underway in just a moment.
Audio Jungle. Audio. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Right, everything still seems to be running pretty smooth, so we should be good to go here in just a moment. Waiting on Stephen and David's opponents to show up. Tony and David. I guess while they're doing that, I will go take a couple minute break. I'll be right back. My channel. Time to shine.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Have they not been called yet, or what are we doing?
I don't know. Good question.
It's a good question.
Put some juju on them, bro. I can tell that you put some
I
juju.
can't believe how bad you played.
Huh?
I can't believe how bad
I'll
you
put you on
played.
one pocket 10-5 right now.
All right. Big table.
Yeah, 1,000%. That's the only way to do it.
Let's roll. Go rock that shit. Let's go.
I'll
10-5.
fuck you up.
All right. Let's go. I'll let somebody take over the string for me. I don't get the ball. That's what I thought. Pussy ass motherfucker.
Just say it to my mom.
Waiter, go. Been really good at home. I don't know why it's not doing that now. Trying to get my phone on the screen here. Connected. On the same network, like it said. Wirelessly over the same network. If you're buying it, yeah. Of course I'm buying it. You want one? I don't have it on me, but send me a message. I'll order it. Got the black camo? Is that what that was? Yeah, just send me that black camo, large. You want the snap-on one, right? That's a flex fit, isn't it? Oh, like fitted hat.
person. I got a bike for 2 fucking people if I buy you guys around. Right, let's go, bro. Me and David versus Tony.
Okay, so are we playing?
Whatever Tony and David are. They just oh, there you go. Maybe bathroom break.
Tell you what, you gave a great match to one of the top players in the house, besides me, of course. But
Oh yeah, especially.
Did we?
huh?
Did we?
Y'all went neck and neck. Whoever won that last game won the match.
I know.
Y'all were heel heel.
Feel like
Logan's a six. Logan's a 650 Fargorate.
I'm only a 370.
And she's about somewhere in that area, 370, 390. She's shot pretty good. She might be 400. I might be off with it. Either way,
Better than I do.
I just don't understand the difference between APA and here. I was a 6 in fucking APA. I can't even touch these motherfuckers.
the biggest difference is your game-winning point. When
Well,
the game is 14 points,
Yeah, well, I mean, in APA,
with
I was
A-ball, you
I
get
was
this
a 6
array.
and 8
an
and a
even
7
race
and
at that.
9, and I don't feel like damn.
Just don't know like
Yeah. I was a 6 and a 7. I don't feel like I shoot like that.
we used to win a lot. Okay. Good.
All right, here we go, folks. Welcome back. This is Bobby G's Eating Easy coming to you straight out of Q and Shisha, Orange Park, Florida. You guys are watching the Northeast Florida USA Pool League. This is our special event this year. Captain and co-captain Scotch doubles. I'm actually both of these guys captain, but I had another partner from one of my other teams that I was going to play with. Unfortunately for me, uh, she is still playing in the other league's playoffs, so I was denied. So anyhow, we have David Kaiser and Stephen Karkovich, I believe is how you say that. Anyhow, both of those guys play on my Monday night 8-ball team out at Cue Ball Billiards in Jacksonville, Florida. And these guys are playing Tony and David that play right here out of Q and Shisha. I don't know a whole lot about Tony and David. Not much to say other than their Fargos combined is 421 versus David and Stevens Fargos combined is 526. So that give you an idea. Uh, David and Stevens definitely giving up more handicap as they have to go to 59 points before Tony and David win 39 points. Should be a great match either way. And again, if the Fargo prevails, you should be in store for another Hill thriller. So I guess we're still waiting on another player to show up. So give me just a minute, and they should be here. Monday. Y'all need to be on the microphone. Y'all need to be on the microphone. You're wearing the headphones. All right, there we go. David and Steven take the first rack down, 14-7. Long ways to go. Very first rack of the match. Still anybody's game. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay out there. that? 14 what? 14.2 then. Hello?
put up a good show.
David's coming right back up on that table. Yeah.
I gotta redeem myself.
Yeah, I gotta get a better partner. I'm kidding. 100% I'm kidding. But no, it was a good time. Ready. We're playing Simba's dad. Let's go. I don't know. No, it's Mustafa. Simba's dad is in Boston. I know. I'm being a dick right now.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
David, let's go. We're ready to go.
I gotta pee. Come on. I'm gonna lay you out there.
All right, folks, here we go. Getting down to the nitty gritty. Started out with 13 teams, and we are now down to just 4. So everybody left is in the money. And we have some beautiful trophies. I'm fixing to show you one right now. This is what they're playing for. All right, here we go, folks. Let me change some stuff here. Both of these teams are actually out of the cue ball billiards. What do I have? Oh, yeah. Good. Thank you. Good luck. All right, so here we go. Down to the last 4 teams. So the loser here, might as well say we have 2 third place. We have a first, second, and 2 third place finishers. So the loser here will be considered third place finish because this is single elimination. So no matter what, let me look at the money here. Money. Third place finishers get $250 a piece. Second place finisher gets $400, and the grand prize winner gets the $500. Not to mention that beautiful trophy that I just showed on the screen, Captain America trophy. Badass. I've got 1 or 2 of them at home myself. Hoping to get another one today, but my partner slacked off on me. So I'm your streaming guy today. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Do me a favor and hit that like button and that red heart button and share the stream for me. I would greatly appreciate it. So Ryan Mustafa, combined Fargorate 518. David and Steven, combined Fargorate 526. So therefore, as you can tell, this is a very close matchup. This is a 54 to 55 race. So you might as well say dead even. Ooh, and he almost scratched there, David. So David and Steven, I am actually their captain. Steven is my co-captain. Since I had one of my other teams, I chose my other co-captain to play with. So that meant that Steven was allowed to pick somebody else on the team to play. And there you have it. Steven and David on my Monday night 8-ball team out of cue ball billiards. We have Rod and Mustafa, who also play Monday night out at cue ball billiards, which is fixing to transfer here to Q and Shisha next session. But either way, we have a good lineup for you right now. We have what do we have? We have Logan and Samantha playing David Zirin and Chris Gibbs on the other table. So the loser of that match will be also a third place finisher. So the winner of that match will be playing the winner of this match for all the marbles. mainly playing for the trophy. The trophy's the best part. Trust me, I know. I've won one trophy. The money comes and goes, but the trophy stays. I've got it on my display at home, my trophy wall at home. Looks really cool sitting up there. What did he just do? Did he just miss the whole ball? This is where I wish I had my other camera running. Yep, it's giving up ball in hand to Rod and Mustafa. Really, for sure. I got my own. I got my own commentators in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear them or not. Guess I better check to make sure the sound and everything is still working. I'm not sure if it is or not. I don't see my little meter running, so let me pull this bad boy up real quick. All right, here we go. So ball in hand for Rod, trying to figure out the best way to run this pattern out. Not for sure if I would be choosing the 9 ball first. I think I'd choose this 12 ball down here on the corner or down here on the end rail. All right, not for sure what the plan was on that. I'll definitely be kicking at the 15. I mean, kicking at the 5 ball. I would leave the 1 and the 10 the way it is. At least make them earn it. Kick the 5 ball up table. Even ball in hand is not the worst. I would take my chances on going into the point of the side pocket, going into the 5. I definitely would not shoot the 1. Got to leave that 1 alone. Let Rod and Mustafa deal with that. All right, well, kind of got away with it. The 1 still blocks the 10. The table's wide open. All right, so everything looks good except for the 10 ball. He's got a really good chance of getting it open right now. I would take it. Not for sure. Well, I mean, that could work. That's not a bad shot. Hell, I'm not really an 8-ball player. That was a pretty good move. Because now Stevens at the table. Definitely doesn't want to give up ball in hand. But fine. Bring it.
So you get off the hook.
Oh, did he? Good. I don't need that scam artist in here talking about how bad I scam. Yeah, first rack. First rack. He's looking at tying up a ball here. I don't know if he can get around this 15. Maybe. It's going to be a tight squeeze. Oh, wow. Just come up short. Just came up short. Did you guys get it? Could be a cue ball finale. Yeah, you got to play for it for sure. Cheers. Who got this, by the way? Really? I got to. All right. So that shot that Rod made earlier seemed to have paid off. All Rod and Mustafa have to do now is just get out. They did what they intended to do. Now they just have to finish the rack. What's going on, Jordan? I'm sitting fairly close to the table, so I can't really talk too loud, so you'll have to turn your volume up. I'm listening to it on my cell phone, and it seems to be sounding pretty good. You just have to turn the volume up. Well, I don't think Rod tried to run into the 8-ball, but Mustafa's fortunate enough to still have a shot on it. It's not the easiest of shots, but it's very makeable. Got to make sure you don't scratch around the one ball. Yeah, I think he was scared, maybe scared of scratching around the one ball. He didn't want to cut it too much. Instead, he ended up hitting it very, very straight. And David's probably going to draw this ball. I would draw the ball. It's leaving Steven a long shot. I don't like leaving long shots if I don't have to. I don't like to draw on the ball anywhere around where that spot is on the table down there. Set up for a nice, easy 8-ball shot in the side pocket. I mean, Steven is supposed to make this, but he don't have to. Just like Mustafa missed his 8-ball. And he makes it. All right. Takes a 14-7 lead here for the first rack against Rod and Mustafa. Still anybody's game at the moment. All right, here we go. Rod Galan to break. Does the second ball break? And looks like it's going to come up dry. So we have a wide open table here for David Kaiser and Stephen Karkovich. Karkovics. I think that's how you say his name. Well, Jordan, I hope it was a lot of good things that Stephen told you about me. What's going on, young lady? Maria, how you doing? Hope all is good with you for the weekend. Hope your playoffs went well if you played in them. All right, I'm going to check my whiteboard out, make sure it's still working. But I think going back to the 8-ball shot that David shot, they're shooting the ball in the corner pocket. Can't seem to get my whiteboard to work. I think my software is running a little slow. What are you doing? Ooh, looked like you kind of did a 1-2 punch on that 3-ball. Did not work out for him. And I think the first thing that Stephen and David need to take care of is that 2-ball that's blocking all of their stripes down here. And if he can get perfect position on the 14, he can play the 14 into the 2 and have it follow the ball in and continue their run. Right now they're kind of shooting like really fast. Jitsu needs to set up for the 14-2. I think that's going to be the best way to take care of the 2-ball. And this is definitely not the way. Looks like he's shooting the 14 anyway. All right, he tried to do that, but he was too far away. I think he needed better position on that to make that happen. Lost pretty good, huh, Maria? I didn't know that was a thing. Lost pretty good. Got beat pretty bad, or a close match and still lost. Something along those lines. All right, here we go. Mustafa with the back cut on the 5-ball and overcuts it pretty bad. Stephen comes to the table with a wide open shot here on the stripes. All right, Chris. Looking pretty good. You know, I actually like shooting the 11 ball into the 14. Shoot the 11 into the 14. And everything else is going to be wide open. I mean, that works too, but that's shooting the 12 balls, taking you away from the 9. So you're going to have to go ahead and maybe shoot hard enough to get back over to the 11 ball where the cue ball is sitting right now. He can slow roll the 12 ball, let the cue ball drift towards the 1. Kind of like that, but he's going all the way around the table. He took a little gamble and it paid off. Just pretty much center ball and just come straight across. You don't want to leave yourself too straight on the 1 on the 9. He hit it pretty good. Got just enough. It's got a little bit of angle on it. I think David's going to be forced to just set up for a shot on the 8 in the corner rather than the side, which is nothing wrong with that. Stevens already showed that he can make a decent shot on the 8, so all he has to do is, well, that's a really long shot. Even though for it's a 7-foot table here, it's still considered a long shot, even on a bar box. Here we go. Got to stay calm, steady, and loose. Nice and smooth. Oh, he hit it really good. How good did he hit it, folks? Nicely done by Steven, and that's a 14-4 win for Team David and Steven. So that's going to bump them up to 28. To 11. I think my instant replay worked. Yeah, there it goes. All right, so here we go. Steven and David, 28-11 to Rod and Mustafa. So basically, David and Steven are halfway home. Rod and Mustafa, well, they need a lot of help right now. They desperately need this rack. All right, so we had a dry break. Rod to the table. Looks like everything is pretty much wide open. Let's see, the 6 and the 13 are tied up. 2 and the, looks like the 14 or 2 and the 10 appears to be tied up. But it looks like stripes are probably an advantage. If there is an advantage, not really for sure. I think stripes are the ones to take. You can use the 15 ball to get the 10 ball open. Not for sure. Doesn't look like that's what Mustafa had in line. All right, so David's got the open shot here on the 11. I mean on the solids. So Only thing I see goes is the 5 ball. All the way up table in this bottom right hand corner pocket. Oh, just barely punches it in. Nice shot. Steven's going to have a shot on the 1 or the 3, whichever one he feels that he's going to have the best opportunity to make. Draw this ball to back to the center of the table. A little hard, a little hard. Oh, he might have got the 2 ball open too. Look at that. That was a pretty good shot there. Open shot on the 2, open shot on 7. The 4's open, 1's open. The only issue is the 6 ball now. All right, so we're still dealing with the 6 ball. 6 ball's in a whole lot of trouble. Everything else looks good. So he's going to need to do something with this 6 right away instead of saving it for last. I think Chris trying to draw that cue ball into the 6. That was not a bad shot. It was not a bad attempt. He did make the ball, and he's still at the table, so there's still a chance. You know, he's in a position right now where he might, yeah, just what Steven just said. Is there a carom there? He might be able to carom this 6 ball off the 9, but I think the 13 is too close. He's really going to need to try to get this thing, get this 6 ball open somehow. And he's got a shot to do it off the 4. He could draw the 4 ball, a couple rails, get it open. This might be an option. I didn't see that. Playing position for the 2 in the side and running into the 6. I think he's probably, he's not straight enough, so he's probably going to have to come in behind the 9 and 13 to open it up. So let's see what Steven's got up his arsenal here. See if he's got the moves. Needs to hit the ball extremely high and probably with a little bit of right spin to it. So close, so close. He hit it good. Fortunately did not put enough side spin on the ball. So now David doesn't really have anything to work with here. Pretty sure the 6 doesn't billiard off the 13. All right, guys, my computer's running pretty slow right now, so I'm probably going to do a restart after this match. That way you guys can watch the final match without interruptions. So it looks like Logan and Samantha beat David Zirin and Chris Gibbs to get to the finals. And the winner of this match will make it to the finals, and the loser gets third place. And right now, David and Steven are well on their way to make that happen. Let's see if they can maintain their composure and keep it rolling. Well, Rod and Mustafa have the same issue. The 6 ball's impeding the 9. So the good thing about the 9 ball is they have the 13 ball right there to use as a breakout. But I would suggest go ahead and taking care of that like really, really soon and not leave it to the last 2 balls because you never know. And he's tying up another ball. Not really for sure what he was thinking there. You can only assume he was trying to tie up another ball or he just hit it really, really bad. Not for sure if Steven can make this ball. If he can, he's not going to get much of a shot out of it. So, not for sure if he's going to try to play safe here. He could play, yeah, he's going to play safe. He could play 3 rails on the 6 ball and try to make it over there where the 15 ball is. That's actually a pretty good shot from here, from the angle I'm looking at. And stop the cue ball right behind the 9. All right, well, here we go. Mustafa's got a straight in shot here on the 9 ball. All he has to do is stop his cue ball. Or he can roll it, well, actually he should stop it. He could play the 13 in the same pocket or the 10 in the bottom right corner pocket. Got a little close to his work there, so let's see what Rod decides to do. He's going to try to roll this ball into the side pocket or roll it up table in the corner pocket. Either way, he's going to need to do something with the 10 ball because the 6 ball is blocking the 10. So if he's going to shoot the 13, he's going to have to use the cue ball to knock the 10 ball out so he can open up a shot at least for that. All right, that's probably what he's going to do. He's running a 13 up table in the top corner pocket. And he hits it good, but he doesn't get the 10 ball out. And now the 15 ball's in trouble because he ran into the 15. So looks like he'll be playing a safety here. Computer for some reason is not it's not running smooth enough for me to draw a line, but I think he would hit the 15, send the cue ball to the side rail and back to the top rail, hoping to get behind the 8 ball. Could shoot the 10. The 10 will go off the back of the 6, but that's not going to get you anywhere. You're still not going to have a shot on the 15 ball. So you might as well shoot the 15, bank it up table. Mainly just want to focus on the cue ball, shooting the 15. This one here, like I said, you could get away with shooting it, but you're not going to get anything on the 15 ball. So right now, I think Rod and Mustafa have. You ready already? I didn't even know you drink like that. Oh, will you? Okay. All right, here we go. One real, one real kick shot. You're right. Wow, that was a really good try. The 6 ball is still blocking the 10 ball, so they still have some issues here. I'm watching it. I'm seeing where she's at. Go order it up, man. I'm busy. Order it up, put it on my tab. See all the cord I got here? I got lots of cord. Oh, I hear you commentating over there. MF this and MF that. Yeah, like she said, no, that's not good. All right, here we go. Now this is a good shot. Well, I don't think he wanted to. I mean, it was a good idea. The only problem is he just shot it so fast. Like he wasn't really, pool is a game of precision. You got to have that. You really got to focus on how you're going to hit that ball in the pocket so it stays there. Can I order some drinks? All right, what are we doing? I'm doing a fireball. All right. Wow, what a shot that was. Nicely done by Steven. That's a 14. That's a 14-5. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Everybody's trying to get me to buy them fireballs and whatnot. Anyhow, that's going to be 14. So you add that to 28, that's 42. And they got 5 points. So that'll make it 16. Sorry, I got to do the math, folks. I got all this yelling and hooting and hollering behind me. Everybody want me to buy them shots. All right, got another round coming. Couple fireballs, couple Jaeger bombs. We're all good. All right, here we go. Rod. Oh my goodness, what are you doing, Rod? Rod is he's pretty close to a 600 player, but he's struggling at the moment. Playing this game, David. As soon as I get a couple players. If not this coming up week, the week after. Huh? Oh, I don't know. Do I have time for that? Oh, yeah. My BCA. Told you, man, I'm busy, dude. It's crazy. Oh, yeah. I ain't never been scared of Applebee in my life. I've never I've never lost money to Applebee. Okay. Okay. Whatever you say. Ask Applebee, he'll tell you. I've never lost money to Applebee. Everybody likes to bet on Applebee, of course. Really, that's really what it's going to boil down to. Who shows up? All right, here we go. Steven. I didn't lose to no 510. Who? Who? He don't care. He don't care. I don't know. I'd never look at those people's Fargos. Yeah. She does. I don't really half of what she says. All right, this guy's getting me all confused over here. Anyhow, time for a fireball. Come on, here y'all go. Come on, Logan.
David.
Cheers, fellas.
Empty, David.
Try the. That was the craziest shit I ever heard right there.
What the fuck?
Y'all never mind these guys in the background. Yeah, there you go. He's a legend, all right. I don't know who's on there. I'm sure Ryan Bell's not on there.
Give me the second ball.
621. 621. I'm a 621. Oh, he's way too good for me then. Lombardi's a trip, let me tell you right now. Nick Lombardi talks more shit than anybody I know. Talking all this smack back here. Logan's a 650. Oh, Jimmy's a 649. He does. They just got second place in that big tournament over there. Oh, yeah. That's on a minimum. Is that all second place paid? I thought he said first place was like 200. That's what he told me. I could have swore he said that. For a Kingfish tournament? All right, let's get back to the game. Sorry, folks. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. Mustafa sets up Rod straight in here on the 1 or the 6. The 4. Okay. This is a fairly decent run out. These guys are supposed to get out from here. There you go. He's already he's out of line now. You got to play safe here. I like skimming off the 2 ball and sending the cue ball behind the 1. Hate fishing. Playing a combo. It's that easy, but it was. I'm ready to go. All right. Nice speed for the 2 ball. All right, so Mustafa's going to need to get Rod as straight as possible as he can possibly get here for this combination. Yes, Maria, I'm a 663. You didn't have to tell the whole world. Thank you, though. I believe Maria posted my Fargo online. What's wrong with her?
Who did?
Maria Blindberry. She posted my Fargo online.
hair
You're
on
not
the
even
same
right. Yeah. You're not even right, woman. Now I'm never going to get a match. You done killed my action. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. All right, here we go. I like two rails. Spinning the cue ball with high, just a touch of inside. Go to the side, go to the top, and go right into the 7-3 area. So Rod doesn't have that best shot here, and even if he does make the 3 ball, he's going to have to hit it hard enough to get the cue ball to go side to side and back over. Yeah, that was. Rod's not really paying attention to what's going to happen with these balls when he hits them. He was playing a safe, but as you can tell, he had no clue where the 3 or the 7 was going. It ends up leaving David a wide open shot here on the 8 ball, and he takes it down. That's all she wrote, folks. All right, that's a win for Team David and Steven. So they are going to the finals to meet up with Logan and Samantha Shea. What do you know? Nicely done. So we got a 3rd place finish here for Rod and Mustafa. So give us just a second. We'll have the final match on the way. We're going to have a cue ball billiards finale here. Logan and Sam play Monday night at cue ball. They play my USAPL 8 ball Monday night at cue ball billiards in Jacksonville. David and Steven play on my team. I am actually the captain of that team. So they're making me proud right now, which also plays Monday night 8 ball at cue ball billiards. So we're having a cue ball billiards finale here, which is pretty cool. Where's the trophy? Oh, no trophy. No trophy yet. Damn it. They missed the trophy. My bad. Oh, my bad. All right, so we get to see the trophies in this next match here. Guaranteed. Nicely done by David and Steven. So you guys are fixing to be in for a pretty good match. As long as Sam doesn't fall apart on the stream table like she did the one time. She can hold herself together. She's been over there practicing all this time to stay warmed up. So you never know. Anything goes. We'll see what happens. That's all I need to say. This is our captain co-captain tournament. All right, I hear you there, Maria. Just pulling your balls. You guys coming out, support your league. By a loan shot. See you later. All right, here we go, folks. You guys are playing Jam Up. Finish it off. Make me proud. No quit, baby. All right, here we go. Getting ready to start the final match here in just a few seconds. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Lights Out streaming. Hey, can you guys give me about 5 minutes to restart? I need to reboot. I'm going to reboot. I forgot about that. Sorry, folks. Let me reboot the stream and I'll be back up in just a minute. So you guys sign back on.